Hey, what's up YouTube, Mario here, and today we're going to be testing out the Fire Centaur's damage. So he just came out yesterday and I just got to testing him out sometime last night. And here's his build. He is a little bit difficult to build. I think I could build one that's a little bit better. The artifacts aren't that great. And for this testing purposes, I should actually went with some elemental on the left. And maybe some crit damage, just because she has no speed. But let's go ahead and see how much damage he does. So he did 91k just as is. Then we throw on a speed lead, which gives him a little bit more damage. So, see what it does. 99k, almost at the 100k mark. That's okay. We're going to bring out Myrne and see how much damage he does with her. And let's see what he does. Skill 1 again. 123k. That is fucking insane. That's like pre-nerf Sonya numbers. It's insane. So for this one, I decided to give him a bit more crit damage. We lost some crit rate and we did lose the speed lead. I'm not too sure if Deborah's really gonna do all that much for his damage. We did set the Myrne skill right there, so we're gonna see how much he does, and he doesn't do all that much. Now that I think about it, I could have went with something like a Myrne, Miriam, and then the Centaur. I think that might have done a bit more damage than this. And then we got Web over here being sus in the chat. He's back to posting, by the way, so make sure to go check out his content. And then we ended up going into this kind of simulation over here. I kind of put some decent runes, or some thick runes, on these monsters over here, so we can see what the damage would actually be like realistically. And again, could have probably went with some damage on element on the left side for this test. Although, if I were to do it, actually, I'd probably keep the speed up effect because I'm kind of slow. And then I also should have skilled this up, but I was like, this guy's gonna, there's no way he's not gonna get nerfed. At least for me, I know 100% he is gonna get nerfed. If you guys don't agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. But I know he's gonna get nerfed in some way. I don't know if it's gonna be soon or later, because that damage is just really insane. But we're gonna go ahead and test it on this Byung, which has a lot of minus fire, and then we're gonna test it on the Cardinal, who's just thick as hell, no minus fire. And let's see how much he does to the Byung. Keep in mind, this guy is thick as hell, and he's doing 43k, which is a pretty good amount if you think about his passive, this fat HP lead, and the minus fire on him. So it's pretty crazy. And then he does 94 to the Cardinal, like just absolutely rips his ass. And then we decided to go with the Myrne test over here. So Myrne, Adriana, and then this guy. I would say this was like a somewhat realistic team. I don't know if I would actually use my Myrne for something like this, or Adriana, but just as a test, we're gonna go ahead and skill 1 here. 66k on the Byung, which is pretty crazy damage. But now we're gonna do it onto the Cardinal, and he just does 119k. It's insane. And then he's gonna have that skill up to do it again. Never mind, he's dead. But we're gonna go ahead and test him out in arena to see how much he would do with like a Vanessa lead. What would be something that you might run? Not actually though. So we're gonna use Vanessa, Adriana, Agnes, and then I brought the Tyrannus here just to have some extra sustainability revives, because he's most likely gonna die. This guy's squishy as hell. You could bring something in like a Chandra, Adriana, this guy, and then like, I don't know, something else that would be healing or doing damage. So the idea here is we're gonna kill the Vanessa and then probably kill the Tianling and then kill the other stuff. It's gonna take a little while, but just so you can see the damage. Skill 3, and we're gonna hit the Vanessa. Do we kill her? Yeah, she's gone with that 79k. And he survived here, so we're gonna be able to get off his skill 1 again. It's pretty insane. We're gonna kill this Tianling. Okay, we almost kill him. This time we didn't ignore defense because we weren't that fast compared to this guy. So that's the only thing about this guy, is you have to be pretty fast to get that ignore defense. Regardless, he does a lot of damage. And there he goes, he dies. But again, we got the Tyrannus to bring him back. And he's dead again. Anyways, this was a pretty fun team. I would love to try a few more other teams if I had a bit more time. Maybe in the future, if you guys have any teams with them, let me know in the comment section below. And then we found this one mon defense, and I was like, okay, we're gonna hit it, see what it's like, see how much damage he does onto the Feng Yan. And he does 69k. What a number. Now we decided to bring it into some more tanky units. We got the Halfus, Abelio, the Light Riley, can't think of her name, and Camilla. So we're gonna hit the Halfus and see how much damage he does. Now there's gonna be a huge difference in speed here, so he is gonna be doing a bit more damage, 85k. And then we will target this Riley if she doesn't, or the Light Riley, if she doesn't use her skill 2. Heal up a little bit. Okay, it's working out. Skill 1. 83k. He's doing huge numbers, which is, I don't know, it's just absolutely insane to see something like this. I haven't seen damage like this since Sonya pre-nerf, and then before that was like the busted Kaki, if you guys remember how crazy it was when he first came out. And he was just doing like crazy numbers. It was insane. So yeah, abuse him while you can, because I don't think it's going to last forever. 54k on the Abelio, and we're eventually going to kill this Camilla. Or maybe we can kill her here. 10k, no crit. Okay, we're going to put that buff up. Attack buff. Helps do a little bit more damage, but not completely necessary. Another 15k, no crit. Yeah, he's just doing big numbers. And we got one more battle for you guys where he's doing a pretty good amount of damage. 85k on the crit. Pretty nice. Now we're going to bring it into this Cardinal Rena, Darien, and Riley defense. These motherfuckers are real slow. So let's see how much damage he's going to do to them. Now I was a bit surprised how much he does to the Darien. And I was even surprised with crit. 100k. Crazy numbers. Absolutely insane numbers. Imagine using like a double snipe team with this guy. The only thing is that he isn't going to be like a Bethany or a Rena where you can just hit just about any element. You'd have to be very selective in what you would bring him into. But I don't know. It's just really fun to have something actually good this time around. So I'm pretty happy with this for as long as it's going to last. So enjoy it. I didn't get to use it in Siege today. It was a little too sketched out to use him, because my build isn't the best and he's really squishy. Is it necessary to have him on crit damage? No. But I just like seeing those huge numbers. And yeah, maybe I'll use them in World Guild Battle if they put me in. Please don't put me in. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, which I don't know when it'll be because I'm going to be super busy. Peace.